next? The word next popped into my head about September. I was feeling like last year we felt kind of stuck personally and as a society, and you talk to your friends, and I was like saying next. I want something new. I want something new. I want something fresh. I want something different. But I didn't want too much change.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when I come home. Oh, baby, when I come home.
Hifa has been wonderful. You know, it's been an incredible adventure in lots of ways. So many things have changed for Hifa, but also for Zimbabwe, for the artistic community, for the corporate community, for the diplomatic community. There have been so many changes, and what I believe and what I'm really proud of is that I believe that Hifa has responded to those changes and really been very imaginative and continues to be a voice for people in Zimbabwe once a year to say something really positive and optimistic that looks to the future of Zimbabwe and the incredible vibrancy of the arts here.
I really wanted to feel the possibility, the arrows go in all directions, because there's possibilities all around us. You just never know. You spin the wheel, which way those arrows are going to end up, and it feels like there's something moving and there's something positive and possible happening in our lives.
This year it's been exceptionally involved with local artists. But Hifa, just as the word or the monogram sounds, means Harare International Festival of the Arts. The international aspect is the biggest thing that has happened in Zimbabwe.
Africa is known about its culture, and the culture of Africa is very interesting in the role that it's playing in the life of the communities on the continent. And also it helps Africa to show its identity, because sometimes it's not beautiful, the frame or the picture of Africa, when people talk about the continent outside of the continent. And the culture can come back from our voices, our dancing, our clothes, our music, and the culture itself to show the real picture of Africa.
Collaborations have been the highlights. I've just watched the Song's Inspiration, that the 70-voice choir from Zimbabwe and this amazing pastor ride from America.
The Magnets are an a cappella group from London in the UK. That means we make all of the music just with our voices. Just finished our concert, Hifa 2013. It's our second time at Hifa. We were here in 2010 and we absolutely couldn't wait to get back.
Kissing in your room, climbing at the window.
Hifa is an awesome platform, but an awesome platform for me. Returning to the place of my heritage and sharing my music, and it kind of makes me feel like the whole reason why I do music and make music makes sense, because it's to bring people together. And you looked out and there are people of all different shapes and sizes and colours, and it was a really diverse audience.
We're Anakin from Portugal. We had a really nice experience in Haifa this year. Our first time in Zimbabwe, our first time in Haifa, and we enjoyed it a lot.
I have been to many festivals all over the world, and being invited to do a show here is very important for me because it is mainly written for an African audience.
My name is Luisa. I'm an actress from Brazil. And we are here in Hifa with the Box Woman. That is a play. It's a legendary woman that came all the way from the Amazonian rainforest, and she tells her story for centuries. Actually, she's more than 1,000 years, and she travels around the world with her story.
So Hifa has been fantastic so far. We've been here not only to do the fashion showcase, but also to sell our products. Having come from London, I've been to quite a few festivals there, and this is just as good as any of those ones.
Shucks, I had a wonderful time. The shows are good. It was brilliant. Everything was so well organized.
This is year number 8. I come here every year. You don't seem to understand. I do Hifa. This is what I do.
Hifa for me this year is very exciting because we've got a lot of local artists who are collaborating with foreign artists, and that fusion already is taking us to a different level.
Hifa is very interesting, you know. It's not just poetry, literature, it has music, films, and visual arts, and craft.
3 words, past and present. Well, I think exuberant is one, inspiring is another. And I think my final one would need to look to the future, and I think that that's optimistic.
Well, Makumba is a band that was started in 2007 by a group of 6 young men from Victoria Falls and Binga who speak minority languages, namely Tonga, Lubale, and Nyanja.
I'm so pleased to see that there is a new generation of musicians who believe that they are Africans, but they are more open to the rest of the world, and they can challenge everyone who come to face there in a show. We are very talented. We have very talented young generation of musicians, and we want to see that. This is why I come to festivals like this.